Let's get a check of your weather. And in this case, we'll start off with weather headlines from First Alert Weather here at CBS News Baltimore. A hot start to the week, but believe it or not, I know it's going to be 97 today. It's going to feel like 101, but this may be the calmest day of the week. Severe storms possible tomorrow. Tomorrow, believe it or not, before the storms, it's actually going to feel better this day, albeit still hot. I'll explain that to you. A showery Wednesday and Thursday. That will keep temperatures down, but it's going to be wet. And then the remnants, the remains of Debbie, if you will, Friday and Saturday could bring us windswept, heavy rain. We'll talk about all of that. 97 sunny, very hot today. Tonight, partly cloudy, 78. Notice for the first time in a few days, really no chance of thunderstorms in the area. Let's show you high temperatures this day. For the most part, the forecasts are on the low mid-90s. It will be much the same tomorrow. Good afternoon, Baltimore County. We'll use you as an example with all your temperature reporting locations. But the humidity is going to be down tomorrow. It's a pretty big deal. Sat red shows maybe a couple pop-ups as we move through the afternoon. None are firing up right now, but you can kind of see some high clouds meandering in from the west. Here's a big deal. Listen, personally, when I come in the morning, this is the first thing I look at. It's my favorite personal weather graphic we have, and I like showing it to you because it really just says, here's how it's going to feel. Well, yeah, for the first part of tomorrow, it's going to be, with the forecast time 95, very stuffy again. The air is going to feel like oil. But then look how fast the comfort level drops on down. That's going to be with those showers coming our way Wednesday and Thursday. Well, let's say tomorrow afternoon there'll be a wind shift, then Wednesday and Thursday. Futurecast really shows nothing going on right now. I'm going to let this go ahead and run until we get to tomorrow afternoon and evening. Now, look what starts to blossom. Heavy pockets of rain and some heavy thunderstorms passing right over the area. And they don't really get out of here until we get well into the overnight hours. And you saw that southerly flow. That's going to be the beginning of the effects of Debbie. Now, in a perfect world, this is the track that Debbie follows. She goes offshore just north of Jacksonville, comes back on shore in South Carolina, and by the end of the week ends up at the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay as a big windswept rain event. But the spaghetti modeling down to the south is all over the place. The steering currents are very weak. What we don't want to see is a big surprise here. So I'm saying this is the best case scenario, even though it's not a good scenario at all. This would be windswept, heavy rain, and a big push of water coming up the Chesapeake Bay. Could be a multitude of problems before this low would exit pretty much right over the Delmarva, to be quite honest about it. We'll keep our eye. First Alert meteorologist Steve Sosna, First Alert chief meteorologist Derek Beasley, and Derek's a hurricane expert. We'll be closely watching this system, but that's why we have possible alert days for Friday and Saturday. Today 97, tomorrow 95, an alert day possibility because of severe storms that could fire up. Then at least we cool it down. 78 both Wednesday and Thursday, albeit with showers possible. 80 and 78, that'd be the remnants of Debbie. Finally, by Sunday, life calms down. That's in a perfect world. You're watching CBS News, Baltimore.